Okay, students, hello, welcome to the new lecture, and this is your first chapter. Okay, the first chapter, what is science? Okay, so by the way, if you have any doubts or if you have any doubts or questions, use the comment section live chat. Okay, so use live chat so that I can explain. Okay, so it here. So you can use a live chat so that I can explain. I can clear your doubt. Okay, so live chat. Okay. So first, what is science? Okay, the first chapter it is about science. The science it is about. Wait a minute. Okay, so the science it is comes from the Latin word scientia. Okay, so in the Latin language, wait a minute. There is a small issue. Okay, so in the science. Okay, so the word scientia means knowledge. Okay, knowledge, and the science is system of acquiring knowledge. So acquiring knowledge, this is experimental to explain about the natural phenomena. So the natural phenomena means what? So whatever the things that occurs in the nature, that is known as natural phenomena. Okay, so the system of acquiring knowledge, what is meant by acquiring means gaining. So the gaining knowledge, that is known as acquiring knowledge. Okay, so it is going to explain about the acquiring knowledge. So the methods like observation, so different observations. So what you will observe. So observations like experiments, by doing experiments, and so on. Science is systematic field of study. It refers to the organized body. So systematic field, organized body means what? Any field that acquired, that will do the some kind of research, and that helps in the production of. Wait a minute, I think there's a streaming problem. Okay, if you have any doubts, or if you have any problem in video audio or video quality, just let me know in the comment section, so I will figure it out. Okay, so next, science is a systematic field. And remember one thing: science is systematic study of anything. Systematic study of anything, and the systematic study of anything means what? So, for example, if you have any topic or any field, if you apply scientific knowledge and scientific skills, that will be about your science. Okay, so all facilities that you have now, whether it may be computers or whether it may be phones or internet or medicines, anything, so these are due to the some human brains are nothing but they are scientists. Okay, they are known as scientists. So these scientists, what they do, they will use their brains, their knowledge and everything for the betterment and new production of these methods. Okay, so these people think in a specific way means in a particular way for the development and discovery. So discovery means what? In the nature, if already it is present, if any substance that is present in the nature, and if you find it, that is known as discovery. Okay, so that is known as discovery. So then what about invention? Invention is nothing but it is not present in the nature. You are creating. So if you are creating something with your knowledge, that is known as invention. Okay, and next, what is science? The science is the. Wait a minute. Okay, science is an organized study. Okay, the science is the organized study based on the experimentation, and science is a tool for research of the truth. Okay, so research for the truth means what? There are many beliefs in the society. Okay, some people will think that this is true, some people will they think that that is not true, and so on. So with the help of science you can find out what is true and what is not true, and the search of truth and nature made through observation of natural phenomena. So the questioning, our questioning is the main fundamental step. Okay, the questioning. So first of all, question everything and find answer for it. Okay, the find answer for it. So it is mainly possible due to the science. It is mainly possible due to the science. Okay, so good afternoon everyone, and good afternoon. And if you have any doubts or questions, let me use your comment section so that we will find it. Okay, we will find answer for it. So the questioning is a primary fundamental steps. The questioning may be many things. So why do leaves fall ill? And wait a minute, we will use the So next is the why do ants identify? How do ants identify the sweets kept in a tin, and so on. So these all are the things that will be used by the that you can find out answers for it with the help of science. Next, why can't we see the stars during the daytime? So during daytime we cannot find stars. Why? And so on. These all are the questions where you can find answers for it. Not only these three, not only these questions, there are many questions you can find answers for it. Okay. So next we will go to the, if you know these answers, let me know in the comment section by the tomorrow or today, and if you don't know the answers, no problem, we will discuss these answers tomorrow. Okay, so next one will be the ecologist. So there are many scientists, they help in the identifying the new things and also discovering invention and so on. So example, ecologists, they are the scientists. They observe the habitat of the behavior. First of all, what is meant by ecology? So ecology is nothing but the study. Ecology means nothing but a study of the organisms in the nature. That is known as ecology. The people who study about these subject, the scientists, they are known as ecologists. So they are known as scientists. Okay, they will study about these organisms in the nature. Okay. So next one will be the geologist. They will study about distribution of the fossils. What is meant by fossil? Okay, first of all, what is meant by fossil? Fossil is nothing but they are the bones of the ancient organisms, whether it may be human being, whether it may be animal or anything. So they all are the fossils. Okay, these fossils. Okay. These fossils are present in the nature. Okay, so these geologists will study the distribution of fossils, where the fossils are present in the nature, in which region of the planet the fossils are distributed, and they will not only the fossils, they will find out the minerals in the earth. So minerals like what different types, whether it may be iron, whether it may be aluminium metals, or what it may be, these minerals are found. Okay, so in the earth crust means in the earth. So what is the job of the geologist? Their job is to study about the fossils of the ancient organisms and also minerals in the earth crust. These are the jobs of the geologist. Okay, so next, a scientist performs research and also observation. So research is nothing but finding out something out of already present. For example, if you know about the photosynthesis, if you want to know more about the photosynthesis, what you will do? You will study about it. And you will do some kind of research in it, and you will find main things in it. Okay, for some already which is not discovered. So that is known as research. Research means finding out new things from already which is known. Okay, that is known as research. Okay, so scientists perform research and also observation. They will carefully observe in that particular topic or particular situation, and with the help of their careful observation, they help in the discovery or invention of something. Okay, so these research and observation for the enhancement of the knowledge of the people. Enhancement means increase. Okay, enhancement means increasing of the knowledge. So that is enhancement of the people's knowledge. So another scientist like astrophysicist. Okay, these scientists, they study about the stars, planets, and also distant galaxies. Astrophysicists, they are also scientists. They study about the stars, Okay, they study about the planets, they study about the distant galaxies. Distant means the galaxies which are farther away from the planet, from our planet. So that is known as, that is the job of the astrophysicist. So if you see here, we need all different types of scientists, whether it may be ecologist, or whether it may be geologist, or anyone. So anyone, we know all these people. We need all these people, and we need their discoveries, we need their inventions and all those things. So there is a main importance for the present knowledge of the country or any nation. Okay, so this is about astrophysicist. And next one will be the climatologist. Okay, these climatologists draw the data from the weather. Okay, draw data from the weather balloons. What is meant by draw? Draw is nothing but taking. Okay, here in this case, draw is nothing but taking. So these climatologists, they will take the data. They will take the data from the weather balloons, and they will find the information, crucial information from the weather, and they will inform to the farmers or anyone. So those for them where the weather is most important. Okay, next one will be the experimental science. They deals with the experiment. Experimental science means any science or any subject that deals with the experiments, that is known as experimental science. So what is meant by experimental science? Here you can see the biology. Okay, biology. Okay, so chemist chemist, next physicist. Okay, so next to botanist, or so on. So these all are the people, what they do, they are going to do some kind of research experiments, and they will explain about the outcomes. Okay, so the chemist, first of all, what is the main use of the chemist? These chemists, they observe the rate of chemical reaction. Okay, so the rate of chemical reaction at different temperatures. There are many different chemicals in the periodic table. If you see, 118 elements are there. So these 118 elements, how they react, how they interact, everything will be done, everything will be studied by the chemist. And the study of the chemistry is the study of the chemicals is known as chemistry. Okay, so these people are known as, these scientists are known as chemists. Okay, next, a nuclear physicist. They are going to record the results of angular momentum of a particular particle in the circular path. Okay, next, biologist. We know that about the biology. Okay, what they do, they will perform experiments. They perform about the experiments and about various stimuli, behavior, diseases of the disease caused by the organism. Okay, and so on. So here the various stimuli means what? Stimuli is nothing but change in the environment. For example, if you are moving on the road, for example, if you are moving on the road, let us consider you are here. Okay, let us consider you are here. So what happens? Suddenly, if you hear a huge horn sound, what will happen? So suddenly, without thinking, you will move away from the road. You will move away from the road. Why you moved away from the road? Because of the huge horn sound. So due to the huge horn sound, you moved away from the road. That is due to that such kind of condition, stimuli. So that huge horn created in the environment is known as stimuli. Okay. And next one will be if you touch any sharp object. Okay, what you will do? You will take your hand back. Okay. So taking hand back, it is also a stimuli. Okay, so next they will study about the behavior, how this organism behaves. For example, if you provide food to the dog, how it behaves, and if you provide food materials to the all organisms which is in the forest, how they behave, and so on. So this is about the stimuli, behavior. And also these biologists, they are going to study about the diseases. Okay, how the diseases are going to be caused, how the diseases are causing. So next one will be the why science, why the science is most important. Okay, we are going to discuss about it. So why science? The importance of science is based on two perspectives. Okay, so they are, first one is the individual perspective, and next is the societal perspective. Societal perspective means what? Okay, societal perspective is nothing but in the society what they think, what the society is going to think, that is known as societal perspective. So individual perspective means these people. So these what you are thinking, that is known as individual perspective. So here the scientists, they discover the new things, and they collect the information and explains some previously unsolved problems, Let us consider in the photosynthesis process, okay, something is not discovered. So these scientists, by doing research, they may discover the new thing. So that is known as individual perspective, and the scientists put a lot of energy and lot of patience in discovering, identifying of these things, okay. So, and they prove they, and also they will the what you say they will solve the problems which is previously unsolved. For example, if there is some problem or some kind of solution is required, so this problem is unsolved problem. So what they will do, they will solve the problem, they will solve with the help of their scientific knowledge, with the help of their information. So this is another most important thing, okay. And if you have any doubts or questions, and post it in the comment section, post it in the live chat, so that we will answer to that, and we will discuss your doubts or questions, okay. And let me know if the audio and video is clear, let me know in it, and if the audio or video is not clear, let me know, so that we will fix it, okay. Scientists discover new things like discovery of dinosaur species and or new way of atom bonds. So scientists, not only that, just now we have discussed about a scientist like geologists. What they do, they will find they discover the fossils. Okay, they discover the fossils. What is discovery? Discovery is nothing but already it is present in the nature, and we are going to find it. That is known as discovery, okay. That is known as discovery. What is invention is nothing but it is not available, it is not present in the nature, you are creating. It means if you create something new, that is known as invention, okay. Here the scientists are going to discover the dinosaur species based upon the size of the bones, based upon some things, based upon some characteristics of the bones. They are going to discover the new species of the dinosaurs, and also they will discover about the new way of atom bonds, how many types of atoms, in how many ways the atom can bond. So with the help of research, with the help of their research, they will find all these things, new way of binding of an atom or atomic bond, okay. This is about individual perspective. So next is societal perspective. Societal perspective means how the society is going to think, okay. And do you have any question or doubts, let me know in the comment section, okay. So societal perspective means how the society is going to think and how the nation pays attention for the performing experiments, okay. Society means people, okay. Society means people. Here the society and nation means country. Society and nation, they are going to invest some amount of money, they are going to pay some money to the society, okay. So they are going to pay some money to the society and nation, they need to the science and scientist, okay. So why they have to pay to the scientist, what is the main reason, okay. That is the thing over here. So example, they pay money for the geneticist, biologist, earth scientist, etc, okay. So they will pay money for them. So the reason is, okay, so the reason is, uh, are you able to see, okay. The reason is they are going to create something new, and they are going to provide some valuable information. Example, geneticist, they understand the passing of genes from the understanding the passing of certain characters from the parents to children, or you can call it as a generation to generation. So this is about the job of the geneticist, okay. And let us see the comments. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Okay, So come back to the class. So next is the biologist. They seek the knowledge from the improving the lives of the people. So just now we have discussed geneticists. So they are going to discover. They are going to discover about the genes. Okay, any defect in the genes they are going to discover. So they will understand. They will understand and they will study about the genes, how they are passing the characteristics from the generation to generation. Generation to generation means so from the parent to child, how the characters are being passed. Okay, so how the characters are being passed, they will study about it. So next, the biologist, they are going to seek knowledge about improving the lives of the people. So how the biologists are going to improve the knowledge of the people? So example, tracing the pathway of diseases. They will trace the pathway of diseases. In what way the diseases are being traced? Okay, in what way the diseases are being passed to the one human being to another human being. So example, you might have seen the coronavirus. So how it is going to move, how it is going to pass from one person to another person. So it means these biologists, they will study about how the virus is passing from one person to another person. They will study about it. Okay. So next is air scientist. Air scientists, they will predict the natural calamities like earthquake, landslides, volcanic eruptions, etc. So these all are the natural calamities. They are studied by the scientists known as air scientist. So with the help of their knowledge, we the people can save ourselves. Okay, they will. Okay, voice is not proper. Okay, internet connection might be a little bit slow. Okay. So the earth scientists, they will predict the natural calamities like earthquakes, landslides, etc. Okay. So next is a society invest money. Okay. For example, your father or your mother or your uncle. So what they do,